But what a great fight and a great effort from both fighters. Should be very proud of themselves.
I'm giving it to Katie Taylor. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. I haven't done a video in about, what, 2 weeks or so maybe? Jesus.
Slow start. The second half of it was terrific.
Well, anyway, we're back. We're here live, real time. You know, for those who don't know, we're going to brief highlights. We're going to listen to the post-fight interviews from both fighters, talk about what's likely next. Can you say that Natasha Jonas? Why is this so loud? My bad. I don't want to be like yelling at you guys. Like she lost that fight clearly, in my opinion. But she lost that fight. I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, the punch out. But she let Katie Taylor outwork her. I'm looking at Katie Taylor, one of my favorite female fighters of all time. I've actually, ironically, despite her being from Ireland, Northern Ireland, I've interviewed her more than any other fighter. It's crazy. Like, I'm talking about in person. I've spoken to her about, oh, geez, hold on, I didn't get you the highlight. That Natasha Jonas is heavy-handed. Jonas, right? Everyone pronounces it differently, but she is heavy-handed. Jeez. Yeah, I guess I should turn it up now. But this is pretty much what it was Katie Taylor outworking Tasha. Like, outworking her.
Such a long time, but I think the experience just showed.
Like, it wasn't like a skillful display, if that makes sense.
And I would add to that, and I think Katie Taylor is going to be a worthy winner here. Apart from Delphine Pursuit, I haven't seen anybody make Katie Taylor work this hard. Taylor is so used to having her own way because her skill level is so much higher than her opponents, with the exception of Pursuit, who was a nightmare for her.
But that was great. We might take a jump cut to listen to the decision. Yeah, let's do a jump cut. Please subscribe, like the video. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com.
10 rounds of action here in Manchester, England. We go to the judges' scorecards. Yuri Koptsev, 96-94. Michael Alexander and Andreas Stenberg both scored the bout 96-95. All three for your winner.
Need some sleep.
By unanimous decision. She's still.
Yeah, Katie Taylor gets it, but my goodness me, those cards were close.
Yeah.
Just 1 point in it.
Yeah, just 1 point close fight. As I said, great effort from Natasha Jonas and a brilliant effort from a great champion in Katie Taylor.
So
97, 94, I gave one round and I just couldn't split them. But listen,
but that's, to me, that's one of the problems with the 2-minute rounds. Now, let me tell you how I score fights. 3 minutes. Who won the first minute? Usually a filling out time. Who won the second minute? Who won the third minute? 2 out of 3. That's how I score. You know, of course, there's, you know, different factors and everything, ring aggressor, you know, stuff like that. But nonetheless, that's how I score. So the only fight I really want to see is Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano. And I was told personally by Eddie Hearn that it was going to happen. Crazy story. Interviewing Katie Taylor at her fight in Philly.
So when you do see a competitive close fight, but you do get the inkling that one fighter has just been that cut above, it's nice to see close scorecards that reflect the right winner across the board. That's all we ask for, isn't it?
That's all you want. That's all you want, isn't it?
Yeah. No eyebrows raised at the end. No legs.
So we're going to listen to the post-fight interview. I wonder what Eddie Hearn has set up. You know, I know that they're going to lead toward Cecilia Brakus, I guess. Maybe. Terry Harper, I don't think she's going to move up anytime soon. McCaskill rematch? Maybe. I mean, the options are definitely there. Definitely, the options are definitely there. By the way, get the zone. Oh, shit, she almost fucked her up right there. Yo, she's definitely heavy-handed. And the same with Natasha Jonas. She's not done. But then again, people always thought, at least I always thought she was good. So people knew this wasn't going to be no easy fight for Katie Taylor. To be honest with you, I don't know how she lost to Vivian Obanoff. You know, the zone commentators, Paul Smith and what was that, John Rawlings? I forgot his name. Who is it? The other guy? Oh, Lord, I'm supposed to know this. And don't you know I beta test for them? I've been behind. Listen, I've been behind the last few weeks doing legal shit, so I'm just happy to be here covering boxing. Like, I purchased Andy Ruiz versus Chris Arreola. I can't wait to come. I'm happy to be here, to be honest with you guys. I'm happy to be here. So let's listen to Katie Taylor and see what they have cooking up next. I like the Cecilia Brakus fight, but I don't like the McCaskill fight that much, the rematch. Why? I'm just not really feeling it. It would be a different fight though, because McCaskill was much better. She heavy-handed too. She be laying on them joints like Marcos Maidana. Like, she ain't no, like, yo.
Standing side by side.
Let's listen in. Please subscribe.
Yet again, women's
Thank you both for taking time to join us. Katie, I'm going to come to you first. You've retained your titles in an absolute barnstorm. As you got out of the ring, your mum said to you there, that's what champions do. I just wonder how you feel after such a competitive, entertaining fight.
Well, I'm just delighted with the win, first of all, but yeah, what a fight. I think every time myself and Natasha have fought, it's been like that. It's been an LGC type of fight. So
she sound like that even when she's not fighting.
Had a bit of a slow start, felt a bit flat early on, but I dug deep in the end. I won the championship rounds, and thankfully came out with a great win.
Yeah, in that respect, you must be sick of the sight of her, but on the other side, you do seem to bring the best out of each other.
Yeah, for sure. It's top quality boxing, isn't it? You have skill, you have heart, you have grit, you have everything you need for an absolute thrilling fight. And Eddie just said there he feels sorry for Parker and Chisora following that fight.
No, don't feel too sorry for them.
But yeah, we were saying all week that it could have been a headline fight, and that shows why.
It's a very good card, though.
I'm not saying there was panic in the corner, but did you know that you had to finish
a stacked one?
Titles?
Yeah, I knew that the rounds were close, and I knew I had to win the end rounds. I showed the heart that I needed near the end to actually dig deep in and to get those championship rounds.
Tasha, can you just sum up how you're feeling there? You are still smiling. I don't think I've ever seen you not smiling. How painful is that coming?
Inside, I promise.
Yeah, how close did you push her there? What were your thoughts coming down the stretch? Reflecting on the scorecards, 96-94, 96-95 twice.
Yeah, I knew it was close. I knew I had to put it in, but
let me tell you something. When she get dialed up,
I do, and we are, you know.
Like, she got this long ass hair. Let me stop something. Shut up, y'all.
But, you know, I will be, you know, when she's ready, when she's willing, when, you know, the team's ready, and Eddie's ready, I will do a trilogy. You know, I feel I belong at this level. Twice I've proved it. I don't want to stay at this level. I want to win belts. I want to win championships. I want to be a champion.
Such a good game plan.
Could she win in a rematch? I think so.
Could you have done any more? It sounds such a silly question when the score is so tight.
Yeah, I mean, there's rounds that I thought that I hit, and I give it a little bit of time to recover, and then I took a round off, and you know, it's all learning. I've still only had, you know, this was me 12 fights, I think, so I'm still learning. I've got a few fights to catch up, but like I said, I want to be here at the championship level. Anything from 130 to 140, Eddie sorted out.
Katie, do you mind if I just finish with you? If you could just take a step back from this, is Tasha Jonas good enough to win a world title? You've shared the ring with some of the best.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, her last two performances have showed that, haven't they? You know, I'd love to see the rematch between her and Terry Harper, and maybe in the future a rematch between us ourselves as well. So, she's definitely, I mean, she has everything it takes to win a world title.
Well done to both of you. Thank you to both of you.
Thank you.
Yet again, women's boxing.
Yeah, so, like, women's boxing, like, for one, you got to give Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, you know, like, credit. Like, they been putting this shit on their back. You know, shout out to Top Ranking. You know, PBC, they just hate motherfucking women's boxing. I think their last women's fight was Heather Hardy up in, was it on Spence Bundu in the Nassau Coliseum, that now defunct place, arena? I believe it may be called something else. I don't know if it's closed down or not. I forgot. But she is now 9-2-1. Almost had a draw. Sheesh. 7 KOs now in her last 2 fights. Terry Harper and Katie Taylor.
Yeah, I mean, she has everything. She has everything it takes to win a world title.
Like, women's boxing, like, for one, you got to give Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, you know, like, credit. Like, they been putting this shit on their back. You know, shout out to Top Ranking. You know, PBC, they just hate motherfucking women's boxing. I think their last women's fight was Heather Hardy up in, was it on Spence Bundu in the Nassau Coliseum, that now defunct place, arena? I believe it may be called something else. I don't know if it's closed down or not. I forgot. But she is now 9-2-1. Almost had a draw. Sheesh. 7 KOs now in her last 2 fights. Terry Harper and Katie Taylor. So what's next? She definitely need a win. So I guess they should back her up a little bit. You know, get her a win too. You know, some easy work. Not easy work, but like something to, you know, get back on the winning track, make some money, build some confidence. Maybe 2 fights like that, and then go. Got the hiccups. I need a nap. You know, and then get her back on like the winning like path. Get confidence. But anyway, I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightV360.com. I'm gonna keep hiccuping. Please subscribe.